Hair Care USA. So we have power, you guys, but we don't actually have internet, which we're not able to do any form of orders right now until tomorrow morning between the hours of 10 and 11. So I said, you know what, now's the perfect time. Well, my idea anyway was to come in here and working on formulating our new oils, which is our shower oils. So it kind of just worked out in our favor. Hey, Kat, can you give me the little black scale? The black scale? Yeah. Oh, that was fast. So we're going to be formulating our new shower oils. This one is actually going with our turmeric line. Thank you. That other scale gets on my nerves. So this oil goes with our turmeric line. So you guys basically get to be with me on the journey. As you guys know, we've started our business building curriculum, which our first class is this coming Wednesday at noon Eastern time, where basically it's called Launch That Business, where I am going to teach you how to successfully launch the actual business that you want to launch. This is catered towards any business, no matter if you're e-commerce, brick and mortar, or even if it's just a thought and you don't know the first things that you need to be doing. Already registered for the class, go to elitehaircareuniversity.com and you'll be able to register for that class. So as I was saying, today we're going to be formulating our new shower oil to go along with our Jamaican Turmeric Collection. So I'm going to be doing an 8-ounce batch. I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer because I don't really need anything over there. So we're going to be doing an 8-ounce batch. I don't know if this tube is big enough. A part of me says it is. It may not be, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so our shower oils, for those of you that have never heard of a shower oil is basically, the theory behind the shower oil is if you put oils on the moment you get out of the shower, while your skin is still dewy, it holds and retains a lot more moisture and hydration than if you are to put it on dry skin. Now, this kind of goes hand in hand with hair, you guys, because as you know, the pores have to be open for the hair to accept any form of treatment. So with the shower oils, our shower oils are body oils, but they are best used when the skin is still dewy after your shower. So for those of you that like to shower at night, you can put this on. Number one, it leaves an amazing smell or fragrance on the body. Number two, it keeps the skin nice and hydrated internally. Number three, it keeps you from being ashy, right? And number four, all of our oils, all of our body care products have great benefit. The purpose of them is to benefit the body in its entirety. And when we say benefit the body in its entirety, meaning all of our oils have purpose. So we have our Jamaican Turmeric line, which is a collection. We have our Delicate collection, which is for those of you with skin allergies or skin issues like eczema, those kinds of things. And then we have our Blueberry collection, which is Luscious Blueberry, that is full of antioxidants and also an anti-aging collection. So these are the three collections that we are launching to relaunch our body care line. The real goal behind the body care line was to make sure that we are offering body care products that are actually good for you and not just full of fragrance. So we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, formulate or mix our turmeric collection first. This is a sample size, you guys. So what you're gonna see here is a sample size, okay? Sample size. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in, our first ingredient is sunflower oil. Sunflower oil is great for the skin, it's great for the body. It's nice and lightweight. It's one of the more sheer oils, but it is a great carrier oil. Now I'm measuring because guess what? Measurements do matter when you're running a business, you guys. So for those of you that are looking to launch a business, then you need to be in our business building class this coming Wednesday. You still have time to register. Now I'm gonna put this in here, okay? So we have that. Then we're gonna go ahead and add some turmeric oil, okay? So we're gonna add some turmeric oil. This is a small batch of turmeric oil. We make our own turmeric oil, by the way. All right, so we got our turmeric oil. As I said, this is the brightening collection, you guys. Now look, the turmeric oil got on my hands. Can you guys see that yellowing? Yeah. We make our own turmeric oil from scratch here. So we're not buying it heavily diluted. This is definitely some bomb turmeric oil, okay? All right, so we got our turmeric oil. We're gonna go ahead and add our olive oil. Do we have a smaller olive oil?
I thought we did.
Or did I use it? We do, we have smaller ones.
Yeah, we do right here.
Can I get that one? This big one, we have it big right here, but that's just too big. Yeah, let me get that one. I don't want to use that big one. That's just gonna take me forever to pour. All right, so now we're gonna add some olive oil. All right, so we got some olive oil in there. And then we're gonna add some avocado oil, which I don't have a small one, so I'm gonna have to use this really big one. Okay, so we're gonna add some avocado oil. All right, so we got our avocado oil in there. And then we're gonna add some hemp seed oil. So this is hemp seed. All right, so we got our hemp seed oil. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and mix that really well. Hey. Okay, and then we're gonna add our fragrance. We're gonna add our fragrance. So we're gonna add this one here. I'm going to use a pipette to add the fragrance. And these fragrances are skin safe fragrance, you guys. So you can't, there's some fragrances that you can and cannot use on the skin. These are skin safe fragrances, okay? Skin safe. Ooh, that smells great. All right, so I'm just making sure that everything is mixed really well. Hey, Kat, can I get an 8-ounce bottle with spray top? This white trigger. And then a spray top. You can bring like 3, just in case. So I know you guys have some questions, so let's look at those questions, see where we are here. Hey, Dad. Will we be selling the turmeric oil? Turmeric oil all by itself? No. The turmeric oil all by itself won't be sold. Thank you. Spray, trigger spray. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make sure that it is well mixed. So I'm gonna put some on my hand so you guys can see it. Okay. So it's supposed to be nice and sheer.
Good.
Nice and sheer. No. And you don't want it to be super strong. So for shower oils, you definitely don't want them to be super strong. So this one has the Caribbean notes in it. Okay, and then we're just gonna pour this into our bottle here. So these oils actually will come in a spray bottle. They come in a spray bottle, you guys. Okay, so these come in a spray. This thing is long, it's long. I'm gonna cut this. That was way too long. So they go into a spray bottle just like this. The reason why they're in a spray bottle is because you are able to spray them on the skin if you choose to, or you can spray it into your hand. Okay, so they go into a spray bottle just like that. So you have better control. So let's put some on my ashy legs down here. You guys see those ashy legs? Ashy. Let's put some on the knee. So you see when I'm ashy, I just put some on the knee. You see the huge difference between ash, not ash. Ash, not ash. Okay? Let's go a little higher. Ash or ash, not ash. Okay? So it's nice and supple, nice and soft. And it's good, like I said, this is best. Oils are best used after your shower because your pores are wide open. That is really how some oils should be used. So this is our Jamaican turmeric after shower oil. Hey, Kat, can I bother you one more time? Can I get a marker, permanent marker? Ugh, it smells so good. It really does. It smells great. Okay. So that is the after shower oil. Are you gonna try some? You'll put some on your ashy elbows that we cannot see.
If you can find anything ashy.
Okay. Well, no, I'm gonna use Cat as a because we want to see how the color looks. Come on over. Come here. Y'all see how yellow that is? That turmeric. Okay, now rub it up.
It's not that oily, actually.
Nice and supple.
It absorbs great.
Good.
It's not like a lot of excess oil or anything. Oh, no. I don't even gotta wash my hands.
No.
That feels great. Ooh,
Dance with me,
now
dance with
I'm
me, dance with
shiny.
me.
Look at me.
Is it overpowering in
No.
smell?
Nope. Oh, no.
So that's exactly what we're looking for. Grasshopper said hi, Cat.
Hi, Grace.
All right, so that is our Jamaican turmeric oil. Okay, that's that. So that's our Jamaican turmeric oil. Then we have our, excuse me, okay, our delicate oil, which goes along with our oatmeal and honey lime, where in this case, we are not actually going to have any oatmeal or honey in the mix, mainly because oatmeal, well, we'll have honey, but we won't have oatmeal in the oil mix. Why? Oatmeal only comes in two forms, colloidal, which is powder, or flakes, which is oats. So, with that being said, you can't put oatmeal in oil. Do you have it now, Crystal, ready to sell? No. So the body care line is launching all at one time, you guys. Okay? So we'll have restock days for the body care site, and then we have drop day. So our launch day right now is the 3rd week of October. I did have it for October the 15th, but the labels would not be here in time, especially because of what's happening right now with the world happening the way it is, and then we had all this weather. So the oils and everything, the scrubs, all of that will not be available until the 3rd week of October, right before Halloween. A part of me says that, hey, Kat, my dad said hi. A part of me is thinking that we're gonna launch the body care line on our Halloween or Halloween sale. Mainly because I want you guys to all be able to try it. So that is when we probably will launch all of that. But I'm also going to work on our turmeric scrub, which goes with our Jamaican turmeric line. So you guys will be able to be a part of that process as well. Let me get my formula out. That's the body scrub. So that is our turmeric body oil, which is after shower oil, okay? So it comes in a bottle that looks just like that, just like that. So we're gonna put that there. Now we're gonna get ourselves prepared to make our turmeric scrub, which is awesome, by the way, for those of you that don't know. Now you know. Awesome. Hold on, you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and formulate our scrub. This one takes a little more time, so I am going to get some water. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put this up here. Ooh, nose itching. I don't know why when I come on live with you guys, my nose starts itching like I'm a crackhead. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get that water nice and warm. Okay, so we need a couple jars. So we're gonna use, well, I don't like to use that big old jar. That big jar gets under my skin. It gets under my skin. So we'll get the 2 little jars, which is really what we're gonna use. So we're gonna use little jars, beakers. I call them jars, but beakers. All right, so for our water phase, we're gonna go ahead and add some distilled water. Okay. Oh man, I don't have a choice. It's like I have to use this one that just doesn't stay the way I need it to. Ugh. That's the reason why I don't like this one, because it just kind of like moves around. All it takes is the breeze to blow. All right, so we don't need any more water. So we got our water there. Okay, all right, so this cocoa betaine, these are surfactants. Okay, we got that. And then we're gonna add some glycerin. Oh, this thing is heavy. This thing is always super heavy to me. Okay, so I'm gonna add some glycerin. So we need a little bit more. Because it's so thick, I don't want to pour it quickly because then I don't have any control. Need a little bit more. I think that should be good. But you have to heat, and then it has a cooling phase that you have to cool down. Okay, so I'm about to put this product called SCI. This product is not the best product to breathe in, so I'm gonna put it in from afar. I'm gonna put it in from a very far distance because it's not one of those ingredients that you wanna like inhale. So you guys are gonna kind of see me from a distance. Can't even use that because that is just not big enough. Okay. So we're gonna use this. Okay, I'm gonna tear the scale. You should actually have on a protective mask. When I say protective mask, what's those masks that have the little respirator thing? Respirator mask, I'm asking. So you should actually have on a respirator. That's why I'm kind of staying far because the respirator is not here yet. All right, so we got our SC in there. All right, so we have our SCI, glycerin, distilled water, and cocoa betaine. Okay, so we're gonna mix that really good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put that into our water bath because that has to come up to a certain temperature and also dissolve. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and do our oil phase. I gotta take some of this water out. There we go. That's just hot water, so we'll put that there. And this that you guys keep seeing me spray, that's alcohol, 91% alcohol. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and do our oil phase. So we'll use this one. Well, no, I can't even use that anyway. It's not precise enough. I hate that one. All right, so we need some mango butter. We also need shea butter. And then we need oil. So I'm gonna get the mango butter. So we're gonna use mango butter. Now I'm not wearing gloves, you guys, because this is a test for me. So, well, actually for that mango butter, I don't have a choice because I have to actually pick it up, so. All right, so we got our mango butter. Then we need some shea butter. Not shea butter, stearic acid, I'm sorry. So we need stearic acid. I can't wear that. Okay, so this is our stearic acid. So we're gonna add some stearic acid. So we got our stearic acid. Then we need our emulsifying wax. A little too much. A little too much. Okay. So we got our emulsifying wax in there. And then we need our turmeric oil, which I'm gonna have to use this bigger one here that we have. So I'm gonna have to get a big one. How we gonna do this? Let me use this. Okay, so we have some turmeric oil, which is just getting everywhere. No. All right, and we got our turmeric oil. Okay, so that is our oils. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in our water bath, which of course there's still too much water. So let me take this one out. Dump some more water. Okay, so we're gonna let those two melt down like they should. And then once those two melt, we have to bring them down to at least below 140 degrees before we can add our cool down items. Can you wear a mask? Yeah, definitely. But you still, I mean, because of the STI, even a regular mask is not going to help you. You actually need to be wearing a respirator. Like, even with me just standing here and I was so far away doing it, it's so airborne, I still inhaled some. I still inhaled some. So we're mixing this basically with our water phase. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use this. So with the water phase, it's going to basically, your goal is to mix the SCI down. That's really what you want. The SCI needs to be thoroughly mixed. I still see some, so it's not ready yet. Once the oil phase is done, then I know I can take off my water phase because the water phase has been on there long enough. That's our surfactants. So the clear one that you guys see is our surfactants. Okay, that is what that is. Surfactants. Surfactants is what makes it sud. That's how surfactants work. I need to put my top back on this bucket. That's our turmeric oil. Don't want anything on it. So right now we're just waiting on it to do its thing. Everything melt down. Our oils have to melt down. So this is what you also can call a double boiler. It's also called a double boiler. That's another reason why we switched from using plastic to glass beakers, because glass beakers can sustain heat. Plastic eventually melts and gives off gases. Hold on, you guys. Just go on mute for a second. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I'm sorry, I had to take a call. So we are now going to just make sure. Oh, this is like scrubbing. Why is that? Okay. So we're just making sure that this is all mixed together the right way. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is now we have to make sure that these two are on the same temperature before we pour one into the other. So they need to be as close as possible to each other in temperature before I can mix them together. It's at 156, and then our surfactant is at 144. So I'm gonna let this cool down. Actually, no, that's super high. That's another problem that I don't like with these. That's at 173. Yeah, that's not cool enough. Okay, they're too off. So we're gonna allow this one to bring up the temperature so that I can mix the two. So I'm gonna put my surfactant back in there to bring the temperature up. This is not gonna cool as fast, right? It is gonna start to solidify because it starts to cool down just a little bit because we have that emulsifying wax in there and also that mango butter. But I need to have them as close to temperature of each other as possible. Hey, Kat, you got an iPhone charger? Can you bring it for me, please and thank you? I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thanks, girl. All right, so we're gonna try to bring up our surfactant just a little bit, and then if I see this start to solidify, I'm gonna put it back in the water. I'm just waiting on the surfactant to heat up a little bit more so that we can combine them together. Steady, are you ready? The glycerin is what makes my eyes burn. The glycerin in the top of is the top 3 of ingredients. Can't bother with it. Yeah, that's me and Monique dinner for today. This is when you cook everything in the coconut milk. Daddy, are you really on here giving out the whole cooking show in the chat via words? My dad is really on here doing recipes with y'all. Like, I just cannot take it. Like, come on, daddy. Like, my dad is on here doing whole cooking shows.
Oh my gosh.
On live right now. That is so funny. I love my, like when I tell you I love my father, I love my father, okay? Like words cannot tell you how much I love my daddy. All right, so we're gonna see if this is. All right, let's try now. All right. So now we are going to pour these two together. But before I do that, where's my mixer? Where's my mixer? Ha! I got it. So we are gonna get our hand mixer, which is definitely gonna be required. And this part, and then I also need a bowl. Okay, so we're gonna use this bowl. So this is a hand mixer. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this with a little bit of alcohol so that it's nice and clean. Okay, so now I'm gonna pour this one. I'm gonna pour in here. Okay, so I wanna make sure. I could have kept them together, but we're just gonna put it in here, which I should have probably done in a metal plate, but I didn't. And then we're gonna pour this one into here as well. So this is our SCI versus our stearic acid phase. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my hand mixer. This is like really big. I kind of wish I did not use this one. I'm gonna rehydrate that because that is not going to be my bestie when it comes on mixing. Bowl is too big for what I'm trying to mix. I want you guys to see what it looks like right now. So you guys see how it's nice and yellow in color? Technically, this is gonna be a foam, which it is already, most of it. But this bowl is way too big, so I'm gonna lose way more product than I really need to. So I'm just gonna try to scoop this out. We'll have to do it that way. And then I have a little bit more of my stearic acid. So I'm gonna pour that in here too. And then we'll go back to using our hand mixer. And you guys see how it's becoming a foam? Because our scrub is a foaming scrub, a foaming sugar scrub. So look how foamy it's getting. So you guys can see, look how foamy it is. Okay, and that's exactly what we want. We want it to be nice and foamy. So that's really the goal. You want that to be super, super foamy. You want it to be ready for you to do like your sugar and all that stuff, right? All right, so color-wise, if you want the color to be darker, we're gonna add a little bit of mica. So we're gonna use a little yellow mica. You can also use a little bit of gold as well, which I like brightening, okay? So I'm gonna use just a little bit of yellow and also a very small amount of gold. This is gonna give that nice luster / shimmer to this mix, okay? So this is how formulation works. So we're gonna take a little spoon and we're gonna add a little bit of yellow. Now the yellow does have a little bit of glitter to it, or foam, glitter, sparkle to it. But this is just gonna add a little shimmer to the body, just a little shimmer. So this is a brightening formula, but you can have a little light shimmer to it as well. Okay, and then we're gonna go back and we're gonna do mixing again. Okay, so you got frothy, foamy look. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and get our sugar together. Let me put this back. Micas get everywhere. So if you don't put mica in the right place, it'll be all over you. So we have huge bags of sugar here. When I say huge, we buy our sugar in 25-pound bags like a baker. So we have it in this very big container, okay? So this has to cool down slightly. Once this cools down, actually it's already cool, which is great. That's when we can start adding our preservatives and that kind of stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put my preservatives and my fragrances in a beaker like that. So we're gonna use some Liquid Germal Plus. We're also gonna use some chamomile extract. We got chamomile extract, Liquid Germal Plus, which is our preservative. It's a skin-safe preservative. Our fragrance is the same, so we're gonna have our fragrance here. So the Liquid Germal Plus is gonna kind of go at the end. So we're gonna go ahead and do our fragrance and our extract. So because I'm using such a small amount, I'm gonna use a pipette. Chamomile extract is great for the skin. It's very soothing, calming on the skin. Are you back? Are you back for formulation? Are you back for formulation?
What are you doing now?
This is the turmeric scrub. So I'm just confirming that the recipe is right with the turmeric scrub.
Oh, you missed me the lab coat, like
Yeah, we have the black ones though. All right, so we have our extract, and then we also need our fragrance. So let's go ahead and get our fragrance. Ooh, forgot that stove.
Yep.
It's off, but just in case. So we have our fragrance. And then we're gonna go ahead and measure out our sugar. Okay, so our sugar.
Just put it right here?
That's gonna melt.
You want me to
Ooh, that's hot. Here, put it on.
sounds like that's not metal. Want me to put just set it right there on the metal?
Actually, just bring the top. We're just gonna move these. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pour this into here since this is oil anyway. Since we have to wash it to get the oil. It's tempered glass. It doesn't break.
Oh, happened to me one time.
That's high tempered glass.
I took something out of the oven and I put it on top of my countertop. Next thing you know it, when I turn around,
it's not gonna do much of anything. It's high tempered glass. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add some sugar, which the sugar is in the big boy bag.
Oh, guys, that's a spray on hand. I'm always just.
Really, Kat? All right, so we're gonna do our sugar.
Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a little bit of that.
I told you it's good, girl.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
All right, so we're almost done with our sugar. All right, sugar is ready. And then we have our fragrance and our extract. All right, so we got our, because it's for commercial use, you do have to add, you guys, you do have to add preservative, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to add my fragrance. and my extract. And I'm going to use this just to kind of whip it lightly. Well, not really lightly, because I need to keep it whipped. And you want everything to be mixed together. Okay? So now I'm gonna go ahead and find my spatula. Not that. Let's get a real spatula. All right, so we got our spatula. This jar is too big. I need an 8-ounce jar. So we're gonna mix that so you guys can see, okay? So this is our foaming whip. This is the soap part of this whole mix, along with our turmeric oil, our extracts, and our fragrances. So now we're gonna add our sugar, okay? And with the sugar, we're just gonna mix it really, really well. You don't have to use the whip or the whisk anymore. Now you're just gonna use your spatula and mix it up really well. Okay? So the good thing is with this new formula, it scoops really heavy. So it coats the hand, it coats the finger as you scoop it. And wherever you put it on the body, it's creamy but exfoliating all at the same time. So I'm gonna go and get a jar to put that in. Okay, so here's our jar. This is the jar that we're gonna put it in. Formulation can get really messy, you guys, so keep that in mind. Okay? You'll have beakers everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and scoop this baby into our jar. So you guys see how thick it scoops? That is a good scrub. Now we used to make our scrubs where it was just like raw sugar, and then after you do it, it leaves the oil residue behind, whereas this one, it does not leave the skin feeling oily. It leaves it feeling exfoliated and hydrated, but it doesn't leave that oil residue behind. And that's what we were trying to get away from. Because a lot of these companies, they do a lot of these little cheapy scrubs. And then when they do these scrubs, these are scrubs that you could have made at your house. So what was the purpose of you buying a high quality scrub? So we wanted ours to also incorporate the soap. So as it's exfoliating, it's cleaning at the same time, but it's doing its job by adding those different benefits that you need in the body. Okay? So if you guys look now, it's thick. So it is a thick sugar scrub rather than it being that scrub that just kind of like gritty, it's all over your tub. No. And this dissolves really, really easily. It rinses out really, really easy right down the drain. So this is our Jamaican turmeric body scrub. So this is our Jamaican turmeric sugar or foaming sugar exfoliating body scrub. Silly question. What is the difference between hydrating and moisturizing? They're one and the same. Moisturizing, some people just say it's an artificial way. Hydrating is incorporating water. But moisture incorporates water. So people just like to use verbiage in different ways. It's all the same. I'm going to be very honest. Oh, this gives hydration, but this one gives moisture. If you have moisture in a bottle, it looks like water, right? So it's still hydration. It's the same thing. So we're going to let this sit for a few minutes. As this cools down, it gets slightly thicker. So we're going to let this sit for just a moment. Come. Isn't that nice? Come. Kat always tests out of our stuff too. So Kat is gonna, hold on, let's see. And you guys, can you bring it up to the camera, Kat? So watch the stove. So they can see that it does foam. So you guys see it foaming? That's foaming action. So when she goes to wash it off, it now rinses off really easily, leaving behind the nutrients that it needs to leave and not oil residue. And it got a little shimmer to it. I like the shimmer.
Oh. Smells really good.
Y'all want me to do my dance? Peter, Peter, Peter. How it smell? Smells good? All right, so that is our Jamaican turmeric exfoliating. I always say the word in like 900 ways. This is our Jamaican turmeric exfoliating foaming sugar scrub. I think I said that right. Yeah. So that is how it looks. This is actually not the jar it comes in. The jar is a little taller now and it's more slender. So it doesn't come in this wide jar, but they're still 8 ounces. So you'll get an 8-ounce batch, which is technically 7.8 ounces of product when you get this one. What is this thing? Hey. Good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sure. It did before, but Stacy came in. I guess they had the outlets numbered, so he configured it so that I wasn't cutting off again. But right now, I have to plug in one dryer into the station and run. If you see that cord, it has to run into the station so that it doesn't cut off. And then the TV, same thing, because all of those dryers and the TV and everything on that wall, they're all the same circuit. Okay, thank you. For the other dryer, because remember, it could possibly be 3 dryers running at one time. No problem. Bye-bye. Okay.
Very good.
Come over here, Kat. Come,
Feels
Kat.
very good.
Come, Kathy.
Micah.
Come, Kathy. She hates
Micah,
that.
you could
Whenever you guys ask where's Kat, just say where's Kathy.
barely see it. You could barely see the Micah at all. Like just a tiny,
She
tiny
has
little
she has
speck.
lighter skin. So come, let's look. You guys see that? Does it leave an oil residue?
Mm-mm.
Do you look greasy?
No, I didn't do it up there. I did
No,
it right,
I know.
right
I'm just
here.
saying. She has soft skin too. She has really soft skin. I don't know what it
Itty
is.
bitty
She got
tiny
really
little-
dewy skin. Not my rough Jamaican skin. She got nice, soft Puerto Rican skin. She has really nice
Yeah,
skin.
with your product, I'm your guinea pig. So
Listen.
it's making my skin more and more soft than what it was when I first started working with
Yeah, that's all we do is touch products in here.
you. Yeah.
All right, so that is our. They dying a lot on here. I like the wider jar, easy to scoop. So, Kat, do me a favor. Can you give me one of those white 8-ounce jars, the skinny one that we had a long time ago, sitting other bay.
Which one? This?
No, keep going. Over it, other bay. No. Go this way. Right there in the middle. Yeah. Let me see that one. I'm gonna show you guys the jar that it will come in, but it's not white. It's clear. So these are the new jars. It's still the same way to scoop it out. This is the new jar. This is 8 ounces. You'll still be able to scoop it out, but if you notice, it's taller. This one is shorter. So the reason why we skipped to this one, and it's gonna be clear in color, is because the label cannot fit around the side of this. This is the most aggravating jar to put a label on. We will only be able to put a label on the top. Whereas with the clear jar that looks like this, where it's taller and more narrow, but you can still scoop your fingers in it, you can still get your product out same way. This one is going to allow us to be able to put a full label on it so that you can actually know what's in the products based on FDA regulations. We're trying to make sure that we are 100% prepared, you guys, that we are going to be in retail stores soon. So I need to make sure that our products are retail ready at all times, which leads me to we need to create barcodes. I forgot to do that. That's why I'm glad I didn't send that label off.
Okay.
We got to add barcodes to each one.
All right.
So that is the reason why we're switching to the clear 8-ounce taller jar, and instead of this wider jar, whereas it'll be in this one, but it'll be clear. Okay, so we just did our body oil, which is the after shower oil. We just did our turmeric scrub. As it cools, as I said before, as this cools down, the consistency will get slightly thicker, but not too much. Okay? So when you scoop it, it doesn't just run away from you. That's the part that I love. I didn't want something that's just gonna run away. All right, Kat, can I bother you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you wash this, that?
All of this here?
Yep, because
Okay.
I'm gonna, you don't have to wash the pot.
No?
You just need water. I have this water, I can pour that in there.
Okay.
Just wash those 3 and these 2, or these 3, because I'm gonna formulate the body butter. So we're gonna formulate the body butter. Well, it's already formulated, but we're gonna work on the body butter now. And then this thing here too. Hold on, Kat, one more. And that. Okay? All right, so we are gonna clean up first, and then we are gonna work on our body butter. I'll put that here for now. We don't need any more sugar, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and clean up our area so that we can do body butter.
You don't need those. No, right?
I'm gonna use those.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna put my little, it's a little mica spoon that can go in there. Okay, these are our little tools that we're using when needed. Those can go there. We do not need brown sugar, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this back. These items can stay here because we do use a ton of them every single time. Okay, put those right there. This is gonna go into our pot here because we have to make another water bath anyway, so that can stay there. This is for our oil, so we know we need to put these over here. Oh, dang it. All right, so we got a little area clean. You guys. Glad you got power back. I like the one I read that one already. I like the color in Kat's hair. They said they like the color in your hair. Huh? They like the color in your hair. So even with me spraying all this alcohol on my hands, right? And I use that shower oil, my hands still have shower oil on it. You guys hold on one second. Okay. All right. So we're back. We are going to go ahead and formulate our body butter, which I keep saying formulate, but we're just going to create our body butter formula. Let me get my little formula thing here anyway. All right, so here's our formula for our body butter. You guys see I have everything written down on purpose. All right, so we are going to need, we have two phases. We have our water phase and then we have our oil phase. So we're gonna start with the water phase as soon as you finish with those, Kat?
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna use some distilled water and some vegetable glycerin. Oh, this thing is heavy. We also need some BTMS 50. All right, so we got our BTMS 50. We need shea butter, we need mango butter, we need cetyl alcohol, which we have here. We need our extracts, which we're gonna use chamomile, if I can find it. Oh, here we go. Chamomile extract, we're gonna need that. We need our liquid dermal plus, which is our preservative. Then we also have our turmeric oil, which we already have. And we need mango butter and shea butter, which we already have. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Let me see if I can fit two of these in here. Probably not, so I'm gonna wait on Kat with hers. But for our water phase, I'm gonna go ahead and, thank you. We're gonna go ahead and start our water phase, or go ahead and create the mix for our water phase. So we're gonna use, again, distilled water, which we're switching to deionized water, which is actually better than distilled water. Oh man, I wrote this in a smaller batch. So I'm gonna have to do that now. Hold on. So we're gonna calculate this in a smaller batch. So instead, we're gonna do an 8-ounce batch. So let's see. I'm just calculating it in 2 ounces. You have to do that part. All right, so we got our batches here. Thank you, Kat. All right, so let's go ahead with our distilled water. It's a little bit too much. There we go. So we got our distilled water. And then we're gonna add our glycerin to that. Let's see if I can do it with this. All right, so we got our glycerin in there. So that is our water phase. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to measure out how much I have in water, because you need to also make sure that you replenish whatever water you use once it evaporates. So I'm gonna tare that, and then I'm gonna put this back on the scale. So I have 5 in water. Okay, so we have that. And then we're gonna go ahead and do our oil phase. So we have our water here. Oil phase, I'm gonna probably use the same kind of beaker. And I wanna make sure that I mix that really well. Okay, and then for our oil phase, I'm gonna go ahead and start measuring out my oils. So we're gonna start with our turmeric oil. I can use one of these. Okay, so we need just a little bit of turmeric oil, which isn't much. Okay, so we have our turmeric oil. Thank you. I'm trying to like not get too much of this because I don't really need that much. All right, so we got our turmeric oil. I'm just gonna use this same little beaker. So we need our shea butter. We also need our mango butter. So let's start with the mango butter first. Can you give me a glove cap? Yeah, just one. So we're gonna get our mango butter first. Hold on, thank you. So I know you guys kind of want to see what I'm doing there. So let's get some mango butter. All right, so for mango butter, we don't need a ton. We just need a small amount. Mango butter comes in crumbles, so you don't need a whole lot. It's easy to pull out, not like shea butter. All right, so we have our mango butter. Now we need our shea butter, which shea butter is not the easiest either. All right, so we're gonna just do this one in small bales. All right, so we got our shea butter. I can take off this glove. Ew. All right, so we got our shea butter, we got our mango butter. So we're gonna add our BTMS 50. Okay. This smells odd. So these are all a part of the oil phase, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and add the BTMS 50. Yes, please. I wonder if our friends are out there today with the little truck. The ones that have the food. You gonna drive today and check? All right, so we got our BTMS 50. Because I'm not going back to La Fucanan today. So let's see if they're here today. Hopefully they are. It's back to regular work day. All right, and then we're gonna add our cetyl alcohol. Now people say, oh, cetyl alcohol is an alcohol. Right, but it is also good for the skin. Okay, so we have our cetyl alcohol. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get these into our water bath along with our water phase. So both of these are gonna go into our water bath. Basically, this needs to melt and this needs to melt. Can I get a little bit of water? Yep. It's like half. Okay, so this part of the phase takes the longest. This part of the formulating takes the longest time because number one, you have to allow all of your oils to melt. Part two, your water and your oil have to kind of be cool before you can emulsify them. So that's kind of like the next thing. So now it's kind of like a waiting game for that. So while that is going on, we have our Liquid Derma Plus, we have our extracts. I don't need this anymore. Let's check out our body scrub to see because it has cooled down some more. So you guys can see, look how thick that is. Oh, and they smell so good. And the smells are not overpowering. That's another big thing that we wanted to make sure that the smells would not be overpowering, and that they would also not bother those who are sensitive to like fragrance, that kind of thing. We wanted to make sure that we did not have a lot of those issues when it came on to mixing any of our products. So everything you guys see on this table is really what we use for almost everything. The body butter is really easy to make. Some people like to just use shea butter and mango butter. Me personally, I like to add the BTMS 50. I like to add the cetyl alcohol. It gives it a more luxury feel, but it doesn't make it so thick that it's just unbearable. And the BTMS 50 and also the cetyl alcohol allows it to not leave that oily residue behind that a lot of these body butters do. So that's another reason why we formulated them this way, rather than the traditional way where everybody's just doing pure body butter, and it's just all butter, and then more butter, and then a ton of more butter. You know what I mean? Like, I know we need all of that, but I don't want it to be overwhelming. You don't want it to be overwhelming. Definitely not. All right, so let's look at our oil. So you can see it's starting to melt. Still takes time. You're gonna go check out because I'm home.
Yeah, I was making me a little bottle. I found this little pump.
No, look at Kat. Look at Kat. Ooh, I like the lotion pump. Where you found this pump at?
Oh, that came with one of the
Really?
things, yeah, and just sitting there. So I was like, oh, that's a good idea, maybe for oil, just
To make it in a pump? All right, here, try it. My cat, listen, I gotta show y'all. She went and found a top to make it. I'm just gonna make a little bit. Just gonna make a pump.
I'm stealing some
I'm
of
just gonna
hers.
take a little pump, you know?
Try with the little pumps, you know.
Pour half. It's a lot. You ain't missing nothing. Take some more, please.
You sure?
Yes, girl.
Okay, right, that's fine.
That's good? Okay.
Yeah.
So she's gonna try it with the lotion pump rather than the spray top. Let's see if the lotion pump works better. You can test it because I feel like it's gonna splat out. So you test that one, see if it splats out because it's still oil. Oh no, that's actually good. I like the pump. Ooh, I like that pump. Look at her face. Oh my gosh, and she's launching it again.
I like it. I really do. I like it. That's why I'm gonna take some home today.
She's like, okay, so do you think we need to do a lotion top instead of a spray top?
Let's ask them.
Let's ask.
Do they prefer the pump?
Would you guys
or
prefer
the spray?
All right, so I'm gonna do the spray, and then Kat's gonna do the pump. So come over here.
You wanna do like spray?
Actually, where's a piece of paper? Get a napkin. Get a napkin. So we're gonna see which one looks better or works better. So Grasshopper, even with you being sensitive, you can use our Delicate Collection. The Delicate Collection has no nuts in the mix, and it has colloidal oatmeal, and it also has honey in it as well. That's why we call it Delicate. It's for those with sensitive skin. All right, so Kat is gonna test it with the pump. I'm gonna test it with the spray. So you do pump first.
Okay. So here's the pump.
Okay. And then here's the spray. I feel like the spray.
Yeah.
Look.
Let's say because with the pump, they'll have to go just a little soft.
Yeah, not everybody's soft like that.
Yeah.
So when I sprayed mine, the spray went in one space.
Yep. One spot.
When Kat did the lotion pump did a big glap.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's more control with the spray over the pump. The pump gives you way too much at a time.
I don't mind too much.
I like the spray better. Oh my gosh.
Limited edition right there.
It's so luxurious, you know what I mean? It's just so luxurious. It's so luxurious. Ew.
Yeah, real soft, my goodness.
Woo.
And now that we're dry, imagine when we come out the shower.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. Yeah. So everybody's saying the same thing. The spray is much better.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll be a spray.
I'll say the pump.
Kat likes the pump. I like the spray. You gonna go check now? Here. If they have any juice, I'll take the juice. If not, I'll take a bottle of water.
That's what you want from the truck?
No, girl, I want the food.
Oh, I
Call me for the food, but I was talking about need a drink.
Just come right back.
Just call me first, because we still need food. We're still hungry. We still gotta eat something. You cannot formulate and think positively if you cannot eat. Okay. I could swim in that stuff. Yes, you could. And it's not heavy, you guys. Look, it's not heavy at all. And I've been using it. It's not heavy. All right, so here's our water phase. We're waiting on our oil phase. Ooh, that's almost cursed. That thing is hot. So with the oil phase, you want to take it out and kind of mix it around, swirl it around so that everything starts to melt properly. Still got a little bit to go. And I'm going to move this because I'm going to use this when I take them out because they do have to cool down. Do we have a body scrub? Yeah, we just did it today, actually. We just did the body scrub today on live. So this is the scrub. It's a foaming soap scrub. So it has foaming soap that we made from scratch. It also has our turmeric oil in it. And then it's exfoliating because we use granulated white sugar rather than coarse brown sugar. And what we also found is that the white sugar holds up a lot better. And this is more of an emulsified scrub. That's what this is called, an emulsified scrub. So it's a creamy scrub that coats better on the skin. Whereas the other scrubs, they're really bitty. I don't like those kinds of scrubs because you lose a ton of product. That's why people make it, because it's cheap to make. You lose a ton of product, you use a ton of product. Whereas this one, the foaming scrubs, they cleanse and exfoliate and actually deposit the good properties in there all at the same time. That's what we want. We don't want to waste a ton of product. That's stupid. That's real stupid. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my blender ready. First I'm going to do this. Let me take this out, and then we're gonna take out, let's see if my oil phase is ready. Yeah, so we're gonna check to see if the temperatures are correct first. All right, so let me get this ready because we're gonna use the immersion blender. That's me. Okay, when we do the immersion blender, we're gonna pour the water phase into that phase. All right, so we're gonna pour this into here. Okay, so we're pouring our water phase into our oil phase, and then we're gonna use this baby here to emulsify it. Okay, so you're gonna notice it starts to get thick almost instantly. Okay, so this has to cool down to roughly 100 degrees Fahrenheit. As it cools over time, you guys are gonna notice that I go back with the immersion blender, and emulsify it again. Reason being is you wanna make sure that everything is incorporated together, that it emulsifies and blends together, because remember, we just blended water with oil. That is also a reason why we add certain ingredients, so that the oil and water will blend and stay together. Because if you don't, oil and water doesn't mix. So if you don't emulsify them and you don't have an emulsifying agents in it, it will separate. And when it separates, you start seeing the oil on top and the water on bottom. Remember, oil and water doesn't mix. That is why we have ingredients that allow these two to mix together so that they can stay together. So right now, this is super hot. As it cools, it's gonna get thicker and thicker and thicker. Right now, it is at 132 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, we need to get it down to a little under 100 degrees or at 100 degrees. As I start to see it thicken, I won't mix it or emulsify it anymore. Okay, so look, you guys see it where it's doing that? As it's cooling, now I just brought the temperature up. It's at 140. So we got to bring it down. What I think I'm going to do is I am going to put this in front of that fan to cool it down slightly faster than normal. So you guys hold on. Okay, so I just put that right in front of the fan to kind of help it cool down. Hey, I like that pack. Add moon spice. It makes everything nice. Daddy, I hope you like that. Add moon spice. It makes everything nice. Let me screenshot that. Yeah, moon spice. Do it comes with something? Do it comes with what? I'm confused. Okay.
Okay, but they're open.
Where's the menu?
Uh, they have turn around. They have it's in Spanish.
Oh
so
Jesus!
have
Can you take a
steak.
picture? Can you take a picture of it?
Yeah, I'll take a picture of it.
Can you tell me what is it in English?
Yeah, I'll tell you what it is. I'm trying to take a picture.
Well, do they have the chicken breast with the onions?
Breast with onion. They have.
What do you normally eat?
They have chicken with potatoes.
Do you eat that?
They got steak.
I don't eat no steak.
Chicken potatoes. I think that's it.
The camera's blurry. I can't really see.
Hold on. Let me see. Maybe it's dirty. Hold on.
No, it's blurry because of the signal, not the blurry. Not blurry. Oh, that don't look bad. Have you had that before? Is that fried or grilled?
You want that one?
Have you had that?
That's French fries on the bottom.
Oh. Take a picture, Kat.
Yeah,
Take a
that's
picture
the
and I'll call you right back.
fries.
Take a picture and I'll call you right back. All right.
Okay. All right.
Use the body scrub in the shower. Wet your body. Put some in your hand and scrub away. Washes off easily. Thank you, Grasshopper. My tribe is awesome. My tribe is super awesome. All right. So what I'm gonna do is okay. Here we go. Can't I read? No, not this. Oh God. What is it? Uh-huh. Cat say the food is good, but baby, that food don't look good. That food look nasty. So what you getting, Cat? What you getting?
I think I'm gonna get that the chicken with fries. I look.
You like that one?
Churrasco, ¿qué es churrasco? ¿Es carne arriba? Es la carne como sí, yeah.
Okay, Cat. What's the thing up at the top with the rice?
Okay, good. First thing that hold on. So you can translate the stuff for me in English for me.
Okay.
I'm not that good with the Spanish.
Okay.
But okay, this is the grilled steak. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the camera around, okay? So
Okay,
you can see.
okay.
Just gonna point out what it is. This is a grilled steak that has the meat and has like a potato, onions, and lettuce and beans. Now
Okay.
this is the soup, chicken soup, but the ones that are farmed. Okay.
Oh, okay.
They're not the ones farm ones. They're the farm ones. And then this is the chicken with it's fries.
Yeah, let me get the fries with the chicken.
We call it enchiladas. They're like tostadas. Chicken, like shredded chicken with carrots, lettuce, it's like a salsa, but it's not hot. It's like tomato salsa and queso with cheese. Yeah. Okay.
All right, Kat.
And this one we don't have. This is a Wednesday. Oh, that's Wednesday. Yeah, and this is Saturday. Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay, so she got the ones with the fries. You said she got the one with the fries?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, okay. Did you hear what she said?
Yeah, what you getting?
I'm gonna get the chicken with fries.
Yeah, give me that. I'll get that.
You get that? Okay, what do you want to drink?
What kind of juice?
We have horchata. We have horchata here, and then soda. They have sodas. Hold on, she's gonna tell me what they have. Orange Fanta, Pepsi.
We got Sprite.
Mountain Dew.
We got Sprite.
You don't have Sprite, right? It's Pepsi and Orange Fanta. No, only Pepsi, Orange Fanta, and a Mountain Dew.
I'll take the and no juice drink, no type of juice.
Milkshake. Oh, milkshake? Yes. Strawberry with banana or just banana. Strawberry banana milkshake. No milkshake? Okay.
I'll take the Fanta and the water.
Fanta and the water. Okay.
All right, thank you. Can you bring hot sauce?
Okay, so I'll take. Huh?
Can you bring hot sauce?
Hot sauce?
Yeah.
Do you have hot sauce? Yes, but like outside. Okay. Have the green or the one? We're not sure the little ones that were here.
Just bring what she has. It's fine.
Spicy. You want the green one? It's spicy. The green sauce.
Whatever one is spicy, bring it.
She said whichever one's spicy.
Okay, bye.
Gotcha. All right, so the spicy sauce, your 2 drinks.
Yep, and the fries
and
thing.
oil with papa.
Yep. Okay, bye.
And the what?
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
We're trying this truck, y'all. Y'all know I'm real fickle with food. Daddy, just go ahead and send me something to eat. Grasshopper, I'm a foodie, you know, I cook, you know, I went to culinary school, like, hello. Hey, when something don't, hey, I eat with my eyeballs. I eat with my eyeballs, okay? I eat with that first. Bye, Mary. All right, let's check on our body butter here. So the way body butter works is as it's cooling, you want to keep emulsifying it. So right now it's not cool, you guys, just so everybody's aware. It is not cool, but as it gets thick, you can tell it's cooling. You see how thick it is? It's just staying on there. It's cooling. So I'm not going to emulsify it again. And the reason why we want it to cool down is because I can't add fragrance or preservative when it's super hot. So that's why we want it to cool down. It's at 117 right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it back over here. It'll be ready in just a moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and while the pan is cooling it, we're gonna go ahead and get our Dermal Plus, our colorant, all of that at the same time. So we're gonna move this over. Hey. No, you're fine. I'm on live, so I'll call you back in a few, okay? Okay, babe. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get our our Dermal Plus and our extracts. So we can either use chamomile extract. There's so many extracts that you can use. We have chamomile, we have saw palmetto, goji berry. Like, we have so many different extracts that we can use. For this line, we use the chamomile extract. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I need to get, you know what, I'll do the Dermal Plus first. Which was way too much Dermal Plus. That's still way too much. Oh my gosh. This is why I like to pour this one first, because you can easily use way too much. All right. So we got our Dermal Plus. Dang it. Extracts are not cheap. This is why you have to keep your stuff closed. That happens a lot too, you guys. Got to be more careful. Oh well, can't do nothing about it. It's spilled. So then we're gonna add our turmeric extract. Turmeric extract. Chamomile extract. Good thing I have a lot more of this one. All right, so we got our extract. And then if you want to add any color, you can add it in. I'm going to add my color to this. So remember, this is a body butter. I'm going to add a little bit of the yellow, just like I did with the body scrub, with a very small amount of the gold. The yellow seems to be very shiny already. Okay, so we're gonna add that in there. All right, so we have our Dermal Plus, our extracts, and our mica. You guys see that? That nice rich yellow color. Let's check out our body butter. See how it's doing. So I want you guys to see something. Remember, just now we emulsified it. It's thick. You guys notice that it's barely moving. I'm not going to turn it over because it is still hot on the inside. I wonder if I can. Actually, I can. It's still hot on the inside, but that's how thick it is. So I'm going to go ahead, mix it. It's going to get thicker, you guys. Remember, right now, it's still warm. So once it cools, it gets even thicker than this. If you guys notice, it's gotten even thicker. Okay. See, let me tell you guys something too. With Dermal Plus, it tells you how low it needs to be in the cooling phase before you can add it. So I think Liquid Dermal Plus is at 140 and Optifin is at 130, but let me make sure. So Dermal Plus in the cooling phase, it can go in at 50 degrees Celsius or less. I don't know what Celsius is to Fahrenheit, so I always have to do some type of. So 50 degrees Celsius is under 122 degrees Fahrenheit. So we can go ahead and add it in. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that baby in there. Okay. And then you can take your spoon or whatever you're using. You can emulsify it if you want. I'm not going to emulsify it anymore because it's already thick, you guys. Like, this thing is thick already. And it still has to get thicker. The only problem is when it gets to this phase, you got to make sure that you get everything because I still have, I still have unmixed body butter in here. So as it's cooling, it gets thicker and thicker and thicker. Okay, so this is our turmeric body butter. So I'm gonna go and grab a jar for it. Okay, so we have our jar here for our body butter. Now I want you guys to see how thick it's gotten, and it's still not cool. This is thick. Okay, this is body butter. And it's gonna get thicker than this. Okay, so that is our body butter. It's gonna get a lot thicker than this, so we're just gonna let it sit for a little while as it cools. Once it's fully cooled, typically 24 hours from now is when you see the true consistency, but it is going to be nice and thick and luscious. Checking to see if the heart. Latrina, no, not yet, not yet. I've been calling because they were supposed to send me the mock-up of it, and I've yet to receive that. So I'm glad you even reminded me to call them again. All right, so this is while the body butter is warm, you guys. This is while it's warm. And it absorbs really, really well. Nice and thick. How you guys see me rubbing is because that's how thick it is on the skin. It's a real butter. Look at that. Smooth. Just like a silk. Come on. So how you guys see me? You can hear me rubbing my hands together, you guys. Butter. When do you use the butter? On a regular basis. So this is not, you can use it after the shower, but that's what the shower oil is for. This is for, I took my shower last night. I'm about to get ready to go to work. Let me go ahead and lotion up my skin some more and go on about my day. Let me go ahead and lotion up my kid's skin, go on about my day. That's what body butter is for. Y'all so funny. So that is the body butter. Now I gotta spray my hands because now my hands are super buttery. And now I can't touch anything. So satisfying. Absolutely. All right, so you guys just got to watch me formulate and replicate our recipes for the Jamaican turmeric body butter. Let me put this over here so it don't blow away. So we have the Jamaican turmeric body butter. We have the Jamaican turmeric body scrub. This one has now cooled down. My hands are so oily now from me just using all of these different products. Oh my gosh. From me putting on so much oil today. Let me try a thing. Now this is the true test. If I can get all this oils off my hands. Okay? All right, let's try again. No, no, no. Ay, ay, ay. Why can't this come off? Is it me? Ain't no way. I think it's me, you guys, because I must be losing my mind. I just opened this. Look at Ross, I'm going to like. No, guys, this really cannot open. Straight foolery. It's the foolery of it. All right, so this is the body scrub. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go scrub my damn hands. Wash my hand then. So I'm gonna scrub, show you guys what I mean. When we say foaming scrub, you guys see it foaming? That's what a foaming scrub is. It's foaming. And it's exfoliating. So all the grittiness you see is exfoliation. Look at it foaming. Whew, that feels good. I guarantee you it's gonna soothe any itch you have. Let me go wash my hand. All right, I just washed my hands. Don't look at this now. Look at those though. How shiny they are. Super shiny because they're clean, you know? All right, so that is what we did with those. And then we have our after shower oil. So these actually need to rest 24 hours. I'm not going to screw that on tight. They do need to rest 24 hours. This one you can tell is still hot. That's why it also has to rest 24 hours. Can the scrubs be used on the face? I haven't tested them on the face, Grasshopper. I haven't tested it on my face. I don't want to say yes, because if I can test it on my face and not get scabs, then yes. But I honestly feel like the scrub would be too abrasive on the face. I feel like if I was to make a face scrub, it would not have as much sugar in it because it's too abrasive. I feel like it would be like a microdermabrasion kind of thing, and it doesn't feel pleasant. The skin on the face is too sensitive, in my opinion, for the amount of sugar that we use. Now, can I formulate one that can be used on the face? Absolutely, but I definitely would not put as much sugar. I probably would not use any form of extra micas. Not saying that mica is anything. Mica is used in makeup. It's makeup. And then I'll probably cut down on the amount of, if I use like any essential oils, I probably wouldn't put any essential oils in there either, only because the face is super sensitive. But it's definitely a thought. It's definitely a thought. It's definitely a thought. So look at our body butter as it thickens. That's body butter, baby. That is body butter. That's butter. That's definitely butter. So we're gonna let that cool some more. I'll probably leave the cap off because it's building up moisture inside. So I'm gonna leave the cap off for a little bit, let it cool down. And then we have our oil. which is our after shower oil. We love this stuff. Like love, love, love. And see, it's nice and sheer. It's very sheer, you guys. It's not something that's super heavy. The body butter is a lot heavier. After shower, you want to use a light oil. You're definitely going to need the scrub after using that butter. It's true. But the body butter is good for daytime use. I would not use the body butter at night because you don't want your body to feel heavy at night, right? You want it to feel nice and light. This is also why the after shower oil is going to be best, because it's nice and sheer. It's going to allow the body to keep in its oils, which we lose so much in our sleep. It's going to allow that body to keep in those oils. And then during the day, because you are moving and grooving, your metabolism is going, right? Your metabolism is going. So you're going to need the body butter during the day because it's going to keep the skin nice and supple and hydrated during the day and nice and glossified. And remember, the turmeric line is a brightening line. It is made to brighten the skin. Okay? Brighten, not lighten. Brighten. So that is what we did today, you guys. We did the formulary for our, what is this? That's water. We did the formulary for our Jamaican Turmeric Collection. We are actually about to work on our Blueberry Collection. I'm waiting on the shipment to come in with our blueberry oil. That oil was so expensive, but I needed it. It had to be a part. I can't call something luscious blueberry and not have blueberry oil. Like, who could do that? So our luscious blueberry line actually is infused with blueberry oil. Yeah. So we have the Luscious Blueberry Collection. That is our antioxidant and anti-aging collection. Then we have our Dark Spot Corrector Collection. You guys already know about that collection, but you don't know about the other products yet. You guys will see that shortly. Then we have our Jamaican Turmeric Collection, which is our brightening collection. And then we have our Delicate Collection, where delicate is for those of you that have sensitive skin or skin issues and you have allergies to nuts. It has no nuts in that formula for any of those products. It uses oatmeal and honey as a part of that line. No nuts. How about using the body butter on your feet at night? You can use it on your feet. For those of you that have severely dry feet, yes. Hi, Queen. I'm a longtime viewer, however, never speak, but wish to tell you I'm so proud of you showing us a different side of beauty, miracles, and blessings. Thank you, Antoinette. Thank you, Antoinette. All right, you guys. So I'm going to get cleaned up, and I'm waiting on UPS to come with my stuff so I can work on the blueberry stuff. I'm super excited. Like, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for this. It needs to come on. So we're waiting on UPS to come. But in the meantime, I'm going to get cleaned up and get myself prepared for that. And then I'm also going to be doing my yoni wash. Which, you know what? You guys want to do the yoni wash? Let's do the yoni wash together. We'll do the yoni wash together. We shall do the yoni wash together. So you guys want us to do, if you want to do the yoni wash together, give me a 1 in the chat. You guys can stay on. We are always on. We're a family. We stay on. If you want to do that yoni wash together, put a 1 in the chat for me. The only thing that I don't have is the aloe vera 200X, which I can do it without that for right now. But I do still need that because that is a part of what I'm doing. But I don't have the aloe vera 200X right now, so I can't really do it 100%. But I can skip that ingredient and still make it. That doesn't stop me from making it. All right, thank you guys for the 1s. Thank you for the 1s. All right, let me get my yoni wash formula out. Here we are. So this is our yoni wash. Let me just make sure that my area is nice and clean. Let me get rid of these. Those are my dirty jars. Those can all go over there. These are all clean, so these can all go over here. And then we're gonna go ahead and break down our formula so that I can do an 8-ounce batch. Okay, so our Yoni collection has changed. It's no longer called Goddess. It's called Pretty V. Pretty Vagina? Pretty V? Okay, okay. Do. That's phase A, phase B, and then phase C. So this is for an 8-ounce batch. Times 1.5, 0.12. Okay. So let me turn off this fan really quick. In order for me to do this, the fan needs to be off. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit over here. Okay, let that sit right there. That can sit over there. That's turmeric. All right, so we need some, there'd be a lot of noises in here. We need some xanthan gum soft. We need some glycerin. (903) distilled water. So we need some distilled water. We need rose water. Hey! We need rose water, chamomile extract, foaming apple. We need some foaming apple. And cocoa betaine. So we need that, and we need some cocoa betaine. And some cocoa betaine. There we go. You gonna bring it? All right, guys, let's go eat first. So let's eat first morning with no food. So we are gonna eat. Thank you. This is my first time eating these types of food. It's Kat's suggestion. If it was up to me, we would have went to La Cucaron. La Chicha Chacha.
Wait, no, this one mine is yours. Yours has that green. Yep. Yours got that green sauce.
So where's the peppers that I saw in the picture? Where's the onions? You remember the picture had onions on it?
Is it?
Well, maybe it ain't none. All right, y'all.
No, I think it's underneath. Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I don't eat this.
What is
it
that?
It comes with it.
What is it?
It's maize.
I don't know what that is.
It's corn.
Corn tortilla.
Yes.
You don't eat corn tortillas? Mm-mm. What's wrong with you?
No, I don't eat corn.
I love corn tortillas. They're good. Oh, these ones smell odd though. And they're thick. I don't like them too thick.
Corn or...
That's corn. That's why it's thick like
there's
that.
two different ones. They use
the
corn,
white one or the yellow one?
white, yeah. They use two
This
different
is
ones.
thick. These are pieces. This is bread.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they made these from scratch though. That's good.
Yes, they do.
All right, let me put some...
I've never ate there either, so first.
Let me sanitize. We still got tons of Elite sanitizing spray from COVID 2 years ago. We're not short of trust me, it's a bottle everywhere in here. We got so much sanitizer. I thank God for it because that kept us super busy. Remember, Cat. No, did you had just started around that time, like right before?
No. We was already at the other location. I think what was it?
No, we were still in the little place.
One. Yeah,
you had just started when we Cat started that December.
I started December and
COVID hit like January, no, February. It hit February. Yeah. Cat started February. We were still in a room that was no bigger than this room that we're in right now. This room right here was the entire space. So let me show you guys, including the bathroom, including everything. You see this room that you see me turning around in? This was the size of my entire first office ever for Elite Hair Care. So this whole room was our bathroom, shipping, storage, and production. This room. And it probably was even smaller than this room because this room seemed a little bigger than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take off a little bit over here because the bathroom would have been here.
And then you got to add a wall. Remember? Because
yeah. And there was a wall right here. Yeah. Where you're sitting was Darcy.
Just like that.
Where you're sitting was Darcy.
Yep.
And then there was a little hallway. That's all we had.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm waiting on Kat to eat hers first. What's the white stuff?
Mayo.
And what the hell is the green stuff?
That's spice sauce.
Why is it green though?
They made green sauce, red sauce. I have no idea. You know, they make their own sauce.
Did you say prayer?
Yes.
Okay, you eat yours first.
Yes, I'm eating mine right now.
All right, good. What is that, mayonnaise?
Mm-hmm. Well, that green sauce is good. It's not that spicy. And you know, it's the first time I ever had mayo on my fries.
I don't eat mayo on fries.
It's good.
Mexican people eat a lot of mayo, and they love ketchup and mayo.
It's good.
It's like ketchup and eggs. It tastes good with eggs.
Like
they said it looks good.
It's good.
Okay. Let me try the chicken. They got crispy bits on the chicken. I like that.
Yeah, very crispy. Like super duper crispy.
Chicken, nice. I like crispy chicken. That means it's burnt. That means it's done. When it's crispy, it's finished. I don't like juicy meat. Like Polar Tropical, their meat be wet.
No, I don't. I just eat there all the time. I don't eat there.
It's wet meat.
I prefer Pollo Tropical. It's pretty good with the mayo.
Are they Mexican? What are these people?
Huh?
What are these people? Argentina or what?
I think they're Mexican. They sound like Mexican, like their accent.
That's what I was gonna say. You were like, I can't really speak. I'm like, what do you mean?
No, I have to speak it not like that, but like the writings and everything. Sometimes I can't translate in English. It's a little hard for me.
Kat is that New York Spanish person.
I always had Joel tell me, be like, what is that? He'll tell me. I'm like, I don't know what that is. Can you please tell me?
I don't know. This green sauce is freaking me out.
Why?
It's green. Let me try it. You tried it?
It's not even spicy like that. Like I thought it was gonna be.
It's the color. It's the color. Hot sauce should be red.
Well, no, Mexicans, they do two different colors.
I'm sure Joel can agree. It should be red. Kat don't eat hot sauce, y'all. Me and Joel, we put hot sauce on anything. I put hot sauce on cheese, eggs, potato salad. I don't care what it is. It's going on it.
I think.
So what is he eating up there?
The way I eat.
What is he eating up there?
Oh, they cook.
Every day?
Every day. The dad, his granddad cooks basically every day. And Joel too. They take turns.
Oh, he loves to cook, so I know that he's in his zone. You guys, Joel moved to Argentina.
Far away.
Joel moved to Argentina, y'all. He's working on an Anaconda truck. What do you mean green sauce rocks? You throw red sauce away? No, you crazy? It's not spicy though.
For me, it's a tiny bit. I don't eat spicy.
There's no spice, period, Kat.
I don't know.
I like the fact that the chicken is well cooked though.
It is for me a little bit. You know how I know?
How you know?
Feel,
I can hear your nose running.
I can feel steamy. I would eat spice like that.
What's wrong with you? Spice is good for you. Good for the soul.
I'm feeling like hot flashes.
That chicken is really good, you guys.
Yeah.
It's crispy. I
Very
love crispy
crispy.
chicken.
I told her, whenever I order Chinese, if I order the chicken wings, I tell them extra crispy, please.
Mm-hmm. That chicken is good. I will go there and just buy the chicken. Mm-hmm. You told her well done? Or see, that's how they do
I
it?
told you that.
Oh yeah, that's my kind of chicken right there. Grasshopper, I know who Pretty V is on Wild 'N Out. I watch a lot of her skits. Story time. How did you meet Kat and how did she come to work for you? Let's chat.
That was Craigslist, baby. I remember you posted that ad. You had that on for a couple weeks.
So, I start from the beginning. When I first launched Elite Hair Care in my bedroom, one of the bedrooms in our house, I was doing all the work by myself. And it quickly got overwhelming because I was also a hairstylist in the salon every day. I also had kids. My kids were working late at night for me, doing the edge controls. And at that time, all I had was edge control and a serum. I didn't have any shampoo. I didn't have nothing. So I knew I needed to be able to hire someone to help me do the work. So I took a leap of faith and I found a building that it was like the size of this room, much smaller. And it actually was smaller than this room. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It was
So I
small.
said, like, what?
Bring that wall
like
this way, so.
square feet?
Yeah, it was not even that. Not even. That thing was like not even 300 square feet. And the guy was like, it's $5 something a month. And I'm like, and he said that includes your electric. And I was good with that. It was like $450 plus the electric. It was a little office room. So I hired a girl. And I forgot what was happening with the girl, but I can't remember what was happening with her. It just wasn't working out. Like, oh, she either was not available or it was always something. It was just always something. So at that time, I had already hired Darcy. Darcy was here first.
She was here first.
Darcy was doing my production and the other girl was doing the shipping. And eventually, I just knew I had to get rid of the girl. I can't remember what happened though, guys, so it made me lie. So I put an ad on Craigslist. Excuse me. When I put the ad on Craigslist, I think Kat sent her resume. She sent a resume or something, or email, something. And she came in, and mind you, we were only working 2-3 days a week, you guys. This was very, very part-time.
It was Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Mm-hmm. It was 3 days a week.
For 3 hours. Not even.
No.
If I was already done with that 30 minutes with the orders, I had nothing else. That's it.
Yeah.
Done.
It was 3 days a week. We didn't even work a full work day. It was 2 to 4 hours a day, 3 days a week. That's how I was able to keep my costs down because I didn't have a ton of work, but I needed my orders shipped and I needed my production done. So they were out of here by 12 o'clock. Okay.
You did that interview what? By phone. We didn't even.
Yeah, we didn't even do it.
It was over the phone.
Mm-hmm. I talked to her over the phone because I didn't know how to like hire people and I didn't want to bring in a crazy person either. So we did the interview on the phone first and then she came in and we met. She was this little thing. She was this little itty bitty person. Just this little skinny little person.
I think I'm still scared. I haven't even changed.
Girl, no, you got a little meat on your best, a small amount. When Kat came, she was a little itty bitty person. And she's like, this is works out. You know, my kids go to school up the street. The time schedule, because we started at like, it was like 9 to 12. It was 9 to 12.
Yeah, 9 to 12. That was my
It was 9 to 12. So then, when Kat came, things started to slowly pick up because COVID had ended up happening right around the time that Kat came. So we had to learn, we had to quickly adapt because nobody really wanted hair product like that. Not just yet. People wanted sanitizers and masks. And you got to seize the opportunity when you see it, guys, okay? So when we did that, it was like we kind of had to switch our production over to doing sanitizers. Kat and her sister were making the masks. That's when we were ordering masks online through the KN95 mask.
Yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
When I tell you COVID built my business, COVID built my business. COVID built my business. Why? because I was one of the only people that had so much to sell. I had masks galore. Like I had so much. I sought out these masks on purpose to the point where I was running out. Sanitizer, same thing. It was mask and sanitizer for us. That's all we had, and sanitizer spray. And we capitalized on it.
Giving out away free 1 ounce hand sanitizer.
Yep, that's what, man, listen, when I tell you we seized the moment. So during COVID, you know, they were like only essential workers. So what we did was we were like, well, we're essential because we're selling essentials. So we could go to work. So in the midst of COVID, it was like, okay, we outgrew the space. So we outgrew that space because I started launching more and more products at the same time. I was launching shampoo. I was launching conditioner. I was trying to get myself in the door. And Kat just kind of went with me. Like, we were just this little team. Like, we were just a little home team.
We didn't have no pickup neither. I had
oh, yes.
Packages.
That was a part of her job description. You got to be able to take the packages to the post office. So we'd have to load them up. It didn't help that Kat's truck would come on her every Thursday.
Yep.
We had to load packages. There was no mail post person to come. That was a part of the job description. You got to be able to drop the packages off at the post office. We went to the post office every single day, okay? Every single day. Darcy would come in. Darcy had a second job. She'd make the product, and then we moved to the bigger building. When we finally moved to the bigger building, that's when we were able to get pickups then. That was UPS.
UPS.
I started with, and you know what made me sign on with UPS? Because they would pick up our stuff.
And we started with them in December. I remember it was almost holiday time.
Remember, they came and met us in the office when we had just moved into the new building. And their packaging, and we kept having problems with USPS losing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We lost so much money through USPS packages. Like, they couldn't pay me enough. We use them now periodically, but UPS is really our go-to. USPS just has a better price. So it was just like we went to UPS number one because they would pick up our stuff. That was the highlight of life for us.
When they would pick up our stuff. Oh man, that was the best for me. I was like, sweet. I ain't gotta be doing work.
They pick up our packages. Man, the chicken crust is so good. They would pick up our packages, and then Darcy, let's talk about it. Kat got promoted to office manager. Okay? When Kat got promoted to office manager, all hell broke loose in our little operation that we had going on here.
Oh yeah.
Darcy was not trying to hear that. Kat had to write Darcy up because Darcy was not listening to her. That was her first write-up because I was our only employee to write up.
Yeah.
And Kat wrote her up, and Darcy went off. Darcy was like, so you become manager? I thought we were friends, and you write me up? And Kat was like, but it's not personal.
Yeah.
You're not listening to what I'm saying to you. But I was able to, like, Darcy was going off the Richter scale because she did not get promoted.
I got the power, I switched. I'm like, what?
Yes, Darcy got highly upset. So I called Darcy in, and I ended up having to write her up again. And when I wrote her up again, I called her in. And I said, me, her, and Kat was going to have a meeting together. Girl, Darcy came in there. She sat in that chair. She said what she had to say. And she said one thing to me in this meeting.
Ooh, I think that's hot. That's too hot.
Girl, she said one thing to me in the meeting. She's like, do you know how to run a business? Have you ever managed people? And I stopped. I said, Darcy, let me stop you right there because you're treading in the bad waters, honey. Let me stop. I had to keep it as professional as I could. I said, Darcy, you're treading in bad waters. Stop where you are. Stop talking. I said, stop talking, Darcy. I said it just like that because I'm sitting at my desk. She's sitting in front of me here. Kat's sitting over here. And I'm like, Darcy, stop talking. You don't remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
He's like, do you know how to manage people? She was talking to me. Who signed your paycheck? Who's never missed a payment? Who you've never had to worry about getting your money, ever. Hold on. My girl said, have you ever managed people? And she said, I've been here longer than her. How is it that she has become a manager? I said, well, Kat does more than you. She understands the operation. She can do your job and hers. You can't do her job and yours. Girl, who told me to tell Darcy that? Darcy said, you know what? This.
Yeah, she refused to sign the papers. Okay.
Honey, she walked out. Never heard from her again. Never heard from her again. So Kat's been here with me, basically the life of Elite Hair Care.
Yeah.
From small to large.
3 years already, so quick.
3 years.
3 years. Wow.
And we've come a long way, because when Kat started with me, we didn't even have a time clock. We had a little online thingy that was free. It was called Time Clock. It was free. And you just clock in, and I could go on there and see how much time she worked. And I would cash app them their money. We didn't even have a payroll. We didn't have a payroll. We have shit. We had our alarm system was one that I found on Amazon. Remember?
Yeah.
I was trying to configure the alarm system. It was one found on Amazon.
Or you used to talk to me to scare me through the camera.
Yes.
Through that.
I went to Home Depot and bought all these little cameras that you can put up and talk through them on your phone, called Waze or Wise. It was called Wise.
Yeah, wise. Yep.
Yeah. And then we moved to the next location, and that was our first time buying I was so excited. We bought a shipping desk. Couldn't tell me we wasn't doing big things when we got that shipping desk.
You know, actually, we got that. What was the small?
Yes, because Kat put it together. When we got the shipping desk, Kat put it together. Listen, Kat was my little Bob the Builder. She'd build everything. She built all our shelves. Her and Joelle moved us from one place to the next. Then they moved us again from one place to the next. She built out. Listen, that shipping desk was the highlight of life for us.
That was.
You could not tell me that we had not progressed in life when we got that shipping desk. Man.
That really saved us a lot. We have way more room to actually cook. We only could package maybe 4 orders at a time. Remember in the little deco to try to put.
Oh, we had this one of these little tables.
Yeah. A little bit longer. That's
Uh-huh.
it. I remember.
Uh-huh.
And I remember the hair kits, the bubble kits used to come in these.
Girl. You mean the little takeout thing?
The little zipper. I remember that.
Listen, when I tell you we've come a long way in 3 years, you don't even understand. And we still have so much more growing to do. You guys don't even understand. Everything that has happened to Elite Hair Care has not been by chance, has not been by luck. That everything that we've had, every little thing we get here is appreciated. Remember when we switched to the little the manual labeler? Or you gotta press the little thing?
Oh man.
Listen, that was the hardest $13. I talked about that thing forever. I was just like, wow, that's $1,300 I spent on a label. We got 2. We barely touch them. We got 2. We have 2 now. Hold on, y'all remember the little wooden labeler?
Yeah, we got it over there. I use it rarely.
It's back there.
I'm having an issue with one of the machines.
Oh, these shelves that you guys see over here, these were our first shelves.
Yep.
Those were our first shelves. They'll never go away.
Now
We've come.
Use them for labels.
We've come such a long way. Wow. Hey, UPS is here.
UPS is here?
Oh, he's down there.
Oh, he'll come up here last because he likes to go down there.
I hope he's bringing stuff. I hope he's bringing stuff that we need.
Once you hear him going beep beep beep, real close.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has stuff for him.
Hey, do me a favor when you get a chance. Ask Joelle to call the AC people.
To call
People you know?
the AC people?
The AC guy.
Okay.
See if he can find us an AC. I know he'll be busy, but if you can just reach out to them.
I'll talk to him.
And Joelle used to do all of our handiwork. He did all of our handiwork.
Oh, from plumbing to electric to construction.
He's done everything.
To install everything.
He's done everything. He installed our first cameras. Kat and Joelle moved all of our stuff. Joelle built all of our stuff. He did electrical for all in here. He did electrical for over there. He's done everything. He's done all of our. That's why it was so easy to hire him, because he was already working here. He was already working here. Thank you, guys. Why am I full? I took me a chat, got me a chat and eat. Y'all know she went and warmed up that coffee? I bet you warmed up that coffee.
Yes.
This girl, all she do is drink coffee all day long. She don't even eat food. She just drink coffee. I ain't gonna lie, Kat. This chicken is good.
It is good. I say one little piece because I'm my little one too.
Hey, Octavia.
Ooh. Octavia's on there. Hey, Tavy.
She just got on there.
I call her Tavy.
So that's how Kat was a perfect stranger to me. You would think that we've known each other all our lives,
I know, right?
but she was a total stranger. She was just like, yeah, this works with my schedule. And for me, I'm like, yeah, this is great. This is great.
And you know, I've been seeing when I first looked on Craigslist before I even sent you the resume, I saw that on there first. I was like, oh, no, and I kept looking, and then like a week later, I went back on, and I saw it again, and you still had the ad up. That's why I was like, you know what? Let me just get a reply, send her a resume, and just give it a shot. I was like, it's only 3 days out anyway. I was like, a little something just to get out of this house. And then
Somebody said, I thought you two knew each other much longer.
No.
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 She's just been here since day one.
Yep. Day one. I remember. Oh my goodness. They do ask me if I could start Monday, and I was like, oh, I can't, because I already had tickets to go to Puerto Rico to pick up my dad to take him back over here.
Listen, we've come such a long way, y'all.
Yes. Long way.
God sent Kat your blessings. Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Because she's still here. Kat can do everything all by herself.
Do it.
People don't even know. A lot of times when we didn't have anybody in production, like what we do now, we don't have anybody in production. It was Kat doing it, and then I come in the evening sometimes. Sometimes I'll be here at night. Sometimes I'll pop in for 32 seconds, and then I'll start something, and my my ADHD would kick in, and I'm like, Kat, can you finish this? Because I got bored real quick. Kat would clean up. She'd do shipping. We just did it all. Like, even now, we still kind of do it all. Like, right now, we ain't got no internet, so we just kind of just, like, doing what we can.
We won't have no, hopefully, till,
Tomorrow.
noon.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness.
So no orders can go out today because we don't have any internet. So hopefully they fix it by tomorrow between 10 and 11.
Yep.
Knowing them, they show up here at 11 o'clock.
I hope they could show up earlier.
Girl.
Oh, I'm so full right now.
You see I close mine? I just pick at my food now. It's probably why I'm losing so much weight.
I'm a picky eater.
You have to notice my face got slimmer.
I can say it got clearer.
Yeah, it did. It got slimmer though. It used to be nice and chunky. I'm just waiting on the damn blueberry oil. Come on.
Oh my goodness. Where you, bro?
He's coming. He's walking to his truck.
Oh, he's gonna come now.
Him
That's
and
the
my
only
wife
thing
stay on
we're
the phone
waiting for?
all day long. I don't know how.
Sometimes he'll park right there
I just
and
stopped.
drop off the stuff, or he'll pick up the packages, and then he'll just stay there literally for like about 5-10 minutes max.
Listen,
Or
me and
he
Junie
doesn't
used to
have
do that when we
to.
first
He'll
met, but
come
my
over.
God, when you've been together 10 years or better, honey, ain't no much. What the hell we talking about?
No.
Why you didn't make the bed up last night, or why you didn't let the dog out? So that's where we are in our conversation. Like, that's love right there. Y'all just sit there and just listen to each other breathe. Okay, baby.
Right? No, man.
Elderberry. I see a lot of elderberry, but I haven't figured it out in product yet. Excuse me, guys. Y'all motivate me. Thank you.
Aww.
And they say everybody needs a cat. Yeah. I remember when I met Kat and when she started working, I'm like, I need you to think like me without me being here. That's exactly how it was.
No, and I remember I used to, well, I still do, but cats, the moment they like, you'll come out with new products and then you put it on the site, and I'll be like, I hope she knows that she misspelled this or she misspelled that.
Wait, do y'all know how many misspelled labels? Wait, let's talk about it right here, okay?
All the time.
Listen, I used to, wait, how you turn this around?
Right,
Okay. I used to, I'll just come out with a product, right? What product line was the whole
That
thing?
was, oh no, it was Goddess, I think it was the facial. Yeah, came out with the facial line.
And we had to change the way we said the name because I would just send labels off.
Yeah. The guy.
Our original start place. Hey, I remember when I got that thing, girl. If you didn't tell me that my life had just changed, by God, when that thing came to my house on Amazon, I was just like, my bottles are gonna look the same. I was so happy. Man, was I fucking boy? People don't even
Baby was dying
understand.
to open it too. Get ready
Cat,
for
I
the
could
use.
not wait. People don't even understand where I have come from. Oh, it's hot?
No, it's
Okay, start with the Yoni wash. We're not with the aloe vera 200X because we don't have any. We're still waiting on it to get here. So we're gonna start with our glycerin and distilled water phase. That part of the process is, well, hold on. It was something I was trying to do at the same time that I cannot do just yet. Help away. Did he bring any oil? In a box from someone else? Brambleberry?
yep. Here you go.
Yes! Give it to me!
I saw it says it right there.
Okay, so we just got some goodies, you guys. We just got some goodies. Just wait a second so you can see the goodies.
Oh, that would feel so good.
Really, Kat?
The wind? Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. Oh, these are the boxes.
Yes. Let me see. So our Elite Growth Stimulator just got here. Did you really cut off your finger?
No. It was on my ring. My ring pulled my thing down.
So this is our growth stimulator. Is this all boxes?
No. It's right here boxed up. So
Oh, it's already boxed up. Okay, good. So our Elite Growth Stimulators are here, you guys. They're here. They're here. And they come nice and sealed in a sterile package. Growth stimulator.
are they all the same? All
Yeah.
boxes are all the same size?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's hold on. There we go. Let me turn this on. It is gold. Yes, it is. It is gold.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you again. Yes, I'll open this one so you guys can see it. So they come in this beautiful box, and then they come inside these sterile bags, which is not the easiest to open, but and then it comes in a little carry tray. You open it, and you use this in your stubborn areas right before you put your Goddess Hair Repair Serum or your Super Growth or your Nefertiti. And this helps to stimulate hair growth, stimulate blood flow and circulation, and also help the scalp to absorb and adhere with the product. And then when you're done, you just go ahead and put that baby back inside. And you can put it back in your box without your little sterile pack. Who is that? What is that? What is it? Which one is it?
Oh, this smells so good. Makes me just
Is that
wanna
the
drink
fragrance?
bottle.
Oh.
That smells so good.
This is the blueberry fragrance.
Oh, that smells so good.
Oh my gosh, blueberry fragrance, you guys. It smells like blueberry candy.
This is so good.
So we're gonna make our blueberry scrub.
Yay!
So we got the seeds. We're gonna make our blueberry scrub as well.
Oh, wait. This thing.
There's more. There's more.
Oh.
This is the
Oh,
oats, Kaleido oats. That's the blue. This is gonna be the blue for the blueberry scrub. So Kaleido oats is grounded oatmeal. Yes, is that everything?
Yep.
Okay. Save that stuff because you can use it.
Use it for
Use it for stuff. So should I still make the yoni wash or should I make the blueberry?
I'll say blueberry. You want to do the scrub?
Let's do the wash. We'll do the wash and then we'll do the blueberry. It's fine. All right, so let's start with the blueberry wash. With the Pretty V wash. I'm trying to get this little thing, but I can't. Let's put this back here. All right, so we are gonna start with our, there we go. I'm trying to do more than one thing at a time, you guys. So just hold on to your love. But you know what did not come?
What?
The blueberry oil.
Oh, so you can't do it.
That's supposed to come from somebody.
Didn't you say something about USPS or Amazon?
Mm-mm. No.
Something about USPS.
No. Hold on. I checked that this morning. So I can't really make the blueberry scrub without the blueberry oil. Mm-mm. Need our okay, and then we're gonna use a very small amount of this. Okay, we got that. So we're gonna add our mica color here. Kat, what color do you think this one should be?
For Jody?
Yeah.
What was it? Rose color?
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna add a little bit of mica in here. So we're gonna do a little purple. We got purple. Okay, so that's that. So now we're gonna do phase B, which I'm gonna turn this down because that's just boiling, boiling, boiling. We're gonna go ahead and add our distilled water. I don't know if this is going to be big enough. Well, let's see. I don't know if it can hold that much. Oh yeah, it can. All right. That, so we're gonna add some rose water. Really big. So let's add our rose water. I don't think that might be a little too big. All right, so we got our rose water in there. We don't need that either. We don't need any more water. Okay. We don't have our aloe vera, so we're just gonna go ahead and add our extract. Okay, and then we're gonna take our stir rod and we're just gonna stir this up. This one needs to be mixed a little bit better. So I'm mixing this up, and then I'm gonna just pour this into this. Okay, and then we're gonna mix this up really well. Sorry guys, you gotta hear that. It's already starting to thicken. If you don't know, this is already thickening. So then I'm gonna add phase C, which is when I'm gonna add the surfactants to it. Look how thick, it's already getting thick, you guys. So it's already like gelatinous. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use another beaker just so I have some control. I'm gonna add my surfactant. You guys hold on. Hello? All right, so you guys see, as it sits, it gets more and more gelatinous.
I'm already stocking the shelves with the
Okay.
stimulators.
Kat, do me a favor. You remember the pH tester that we had?
Yeah.
So we're gonna test the pH, but I'm gonna go ahead and add in the surfactants. Mix this up really well. Yeah. So you gotta make sure that you mix it really, really well. Thank you. And then we're gonna test the pH. It smells like apples. That's fine. You can just have it. I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of this. We have to test the pH to see if the pH is good. So we're just gonna pour a little bit in there. And then we're going to add some water. together. So we're now going to test the pH of the product. And the pH should be between 4.5 and 5.5. So we're going to take our pH tester, turn it on, put that baby in there. So right now the pH is 6.91, so we're going to lower the pH, which is really, really easy. We don't have any citric acid?
I thought we did.
Me too. I know we have boric acid. Maybe I have it over here. Let me check.
Yeah, I thought we had some of that.
I thought we had citric acid. No, we have stearic acid. I need to order some citric acid. So how we lower the pH is equal parts of citric acid and distilled water. And you just kind of squeeze a little bit in, and that's what changes the pH. It lowers the pH, bringing it back down to the pH of the vagina. Remember, this is a vagina product. I don't have any citric acid, which I need to go and order some. So I'll just order some citric acid today. But this is just a test batch. So I'm just gonna save this. I'm gonna put this in a bottle because I know I'm gonna have to use it. And then I'm going to lower the pH of this one to know exactly where my pH level needs to be. So I'm gonna get a clear bottle. Where do we have our, I got it. Do we have any lotion tops?
Lotion tops?
Lotion, remember didn't we order some of these in gold? No? Remember the lotion tops? We didn't order those?
Oh, we don't have any more though.
Well, we don't have none.
No. That was with the ELT, right?
Huh?
The ELT, the moisture heating.
Well, I thought we had ordered some lotion pumps.
No.
No?
We used to order it for that, yeah, for the ELT, the 1, 2, 3 step for moisture.
But not anymore, right?
No.
Okay,
You
well,
mean like a long pump like what I have?
yeah,
Like what I use for the bottle?
yeah.
No.
Well, I got no more of the black one that you used for the oil?
No, that came as a sample for
One of those products?
yeah. No, but those no, we stopped using that. We stopped ordering the
Okay, so we are going to pour this into this clear bottle. Oh, these already got the things on them too. This is for me anyway, so. All right, so we're gonna pour this in. Now, right now it's cloudy because we've been mixing it and mixing it and mixing it. By tomorrow, it won't be cloudy like this. It'll be nice and smooth. Everything will be nice and melted. So looking at it now, it's nice and gloopy. It looks gloopy. But tomorrow, as it sits, once it sits tomorrow, it won't be gloopy anymore. It'll be clear because it's settled. So that's when we'll mess with that. Okay, and then I'll get some citric acid to change the pH in that formula. And that's really it, you guys. Like, that's how formulation works. So everything you guys see here is really what we use on a regular basis. I'm gonna start my cleaning up right now, mainly because I have to go and get the kids, so I'm gonna start doing my cleanup time so that I don't have stuff just hanging around for no reason. And Alex has to go to swim practice, which I have to take her myself today. So I'm just making sure that everything is back in place. And that's it, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed today. Enjoyed us working on getting our formulations together. Tomorrow, I'm gonna work on the blueberry. Hopefully the blueberry oil will be here by then. So I'm just gonna put these to the side over here. That's all of our formulation stuff. So we'll have everything tomorrow to work on the other formulations. In the meantime, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today. As I was saying before, thank you guys for watching. And I will see everybody in tomorrow's video, if not later. Okay? Bye.